It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we'll have a chance to watch Tip Ryman. He should be one of his quarterback's best friends this week. It's the Giants and the Colts, and it kicks off next on Madden NFL 25.
It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. And thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you. Buckle up, partner. I think this is going to be an aerial show. Both of these teams giving us the hint that the ball's going to be in the air a lot in this one.
Oh, no question. I think both teams were very clear in our weekly meetings that that was going to be the plan. And what we see right now in today's modern football, Mike, is the direct correlation between explosive plays, in this case, two teams that rely on those explosives coming in the passing game, and the direct ability to score points. At the end of the day, this is who can score the most points.
The final 2 weeks of the regular season are upon us, and off we go on EA Sports. On the return, it's the rookie Xavier Worthy. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Giants offense making their way out for the first time. They'll be led out by a fifth-round selection out of the 2024 draft. From South Carolina by way of Oklahoma, it's Spencer Rattler.
They find themselves coming off a win last week that came right down to the end, and the best teams in the NFL, Mike, they can win close games and they can win different style games. You're not going to blow people out consistently in the NFL. The league is just too good and has too much parity. But the teams that are the best in one-score games, they're often the ones finding themselves in the best position come playoff time.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. He'll look to throw. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And he will score. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Giants. His 12th touchdown of the year. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
The extra point by Gay is good. And the Giants will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. To return, it's Antonio Gibson. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Colts offense going to take the field here for the first time. They'll be led out by their quarterback, drafted back in 2019 out of Washington State. It's Gardner Minshew.
We had a chance to sit down with him this week, Mike. It almost came across to both of us that he wasn't entirely over last week's close loss. And he made the point. He said, listen, playing quarterback in the NFL, you're going to be judged by how well do you play and what is your record in one-score games. Last week, they found themselves on the wrong end of it. If they get themselves into a back-and-forth matchup today, they've got to make enough plays down the stretch to come away with the win.
On first down, here's Minshew. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. The big man, Ed Oliver, in for the sack.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
And the first carry for Antonio Gibson. And he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. Austin Jackson, the former first-rounder, guilty there. Now a carry for Hunt. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
On 3rd and long, it's Minshew. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. And now here comes the punt team. Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line. The Giants offense and Spencer Rattler set to take over once more. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. Take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. Now, faking the give. That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
We talk so much about starting fast and then trying to sustain that throughout the course of the game. That's exactly what they're doing here. They've got the early lead, but they're not content to just sit on the ball. They're looking to extend it. Nice start here to this drive. Once they cross midfield, then it goes into go mode. You're trying to come away with points every single time you have the ball. It's a good way to start this game here in the first quarter.
And he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line. Throwing now is Rattler. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
A fair catch called for and made just beyond their own 15. The Colts offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Throwing is Minshew. Open man, he's got Boyd. And he's taken down up past the 35.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Here's a run with Hunt. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. It is 3rd and 10. To throw, Minshew will set up the screen for Gibson. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells you, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
The Giants offense ready to go as we give you a look at the current playoff race. And there is still a lot to play for. Every game is critical. Teams fighting to claim one of the 7 playoff spots that are up for grabs. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. 2nd down and 8. Throwing is Rattler. in trouble, and down he goes.
So after picking up some positive yardage on first down, they end up going backwards on second. That sack now brings up third and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional.
Now a screen. Here's Pollard. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough third down situation, and now it brings up fourth down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
The Colts offense ready to see what they can do. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. The shotgun, a throw for Minshew. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Out of the gun, here's a run at the gut. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. Minshew. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he'll get this forward for positive yardage as he covers up in the end. Here's their punter now as he's on to punt for Indianapolis. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Giants offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a 1st and 10. In motion, it's Waddle. They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Now Rattler gonna throw. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
3rd and long. Rattler now back to throw. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
If you can't protect the quarterback in the NFL, you might as well just throw your entire playbook in the garbage. Everything starts there. And with the amount this quarterback's been hit and taken down here in the 1st quarter, are we confident that we're going to be able to even see him in the game come the 2nd?
A fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. The Colts offense getting set to get back to work. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. With that, I want to give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll stick with him again. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Trayvon Merrick up to make the tackle. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. It's the Giants leading this one early. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. Here's third down and a few inches. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he is going to have a Colts first down. He has it by plenty as they keep the drive alive here on 3rd and inches.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Now some movement up front, flags down, mistake-filled first half continues. Now Minshew. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
This offense just continues to struggle to find any sort of rhythm. And now part of it is self-inflicted wounds. But the vast majority of their struggles has just been their inability to pass protect. You can't expect your quarterback to settle into the game and have any confidence operating out of the pocket when the second he hits his back foot, the play's over.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Back is Minshew. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Here's Sam Martin now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. The home team's offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They lead it here in the second quarter, 7-0, as they begin with a 1st and 10. And they'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. Leo Chenal, the linebacker, there for the tackle. Now whistles here, and a penalty. Looks like somebody moved early up front. He'll drop to throw. He'll look for Pollard out of the backfield. And that's a good game there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down. Here's 3rd and 2. Now McKinnon.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now, as he's on to punt for the Giants. And this is going to be a beauty. Touchdown at the 2-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Minshew going to look to throw. Finding the tight end. Here's Will Dissly.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 20.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, But if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. The tight end going in motion to the left. Here's Minshew. There is his tight end, Disley. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They'll try and throw with Minshew. Now they'll set up the screen for Hunt. Good-looking screenplay there. A gain of 11 and a first down.
All right, Mike, so the way they teach these screenplays to the offensive lineman is you got to stop the defender's feet. You just don't want him to get a free, clean rush to the quarterback because you're so worried about getting out in front of the back. Make him start his rush over again before you slip out. Ball gets dumped right over the rusher's head. Bang, now you're in the open field.
On play action, here's Minshew. Now, deep ball for Bateman. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Minshew going to look to throw again. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
This is the epitome of team defense. Not only are you able to rush the passer and put relentless pressure on him play after play, but the coverage on the back end is so tight. There's just nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. You see him just continue to hold the ball, that extra second in the pocket. And with the way these guys are pass rushing, that's all the time they need. Seemed to me, Mike, before that ball was even snapped, the quarterback had already made up his mind. I'm throwing the ball to the tight end no matter what the look is. And he's counting on the big body picking up the rest after the catch. And even though he's able to secure the ball, nice job by the defense keeping him short of the sticks.
The home team's offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. And he searches forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. And before the snap, we have a whistle. And this could very well be a false start. Looking to throw. Rattler. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down. Here's Rattler. Checking it down. This one is caught. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. Here's the punter now, as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Colts offense ready to get back to work. They'll start out 1st down and 10. The motion man is Boyd. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now some movement up front. Flags down. Mistake-filled first half continues. That's on the rookie from Notre Dame, Joe Alt. On the ground, this is Hunt. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up. From the gun, here's Minshew. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. And you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll motion over Metcalf. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Again, it's Pollard. The ball comes out. The Colts have got it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
The drive will start on the ground. And he does not want to go down. Somehow he turned that into a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They're going to go play action now with Minshew. That's caught by Hunt.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
3rd down, 3 to go. Working out of the gun, it's Minshew. This one complete to Bateman. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. 1st down, Indianapolis.
And the Colts 1st down.
He'll look to throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Open man, that's Bateman downfield.
After that 1st down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on 2nd down. That big chunk brings them from 2nd and long to now at least 3rd and manageable.
Minshew from the gun on 3rd down. And he'll be taken down, but good enough to keep this drive going. It's a 1st down.
1st down, Indianapolis.
To throw, Minshew. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To throw once more. Here's Minshew. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, with the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. So on now is John Parker Romo to try the field goal. This a 44-yard attempt. Romo's kick is good. And the Colts are on the board just before halftime.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The home team's offense and running back Tony Pollard going to take over once again. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Throwing is Rattler. That is caught down the field. It's worthy. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 39 yards. That's good.
To throw, it's Rattler. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. This is intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Georgia. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Indy. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick 6.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. The extra point by Romo is good. And the Colts are on top. It's now 10-7. So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So, we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin up in the Still City at For Sure Stadium in Pittsburgh, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, a touchdown run in the victory. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams. This was a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Tight end motioning left. Minshew now to throw on first and 10. Second down and 3. Up the middle they go. And some good running there. That's a first down up to the 43.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Right back to him on first down. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. On the ground, Gibson. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Jordan Fuller in that time for the stop. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Oh, there's movement up front. That's going to make this 3rd down a lot tougher. So instead of 3rd and short, it's now 3rd and 6. The shotgun, a throw from Minshew. He'll try to run for it.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
They're all set to punt this one away. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The home team's offense ready for their first possession of this 2nd half. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Now, faking the give. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Now Rattler going to throw. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. 14 yards on that pass play there. 1st down, Giants.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Now whistles here, and a penalty. I think somebody moved early up front. Rattler now back to throw. Now a screen. Here's Pollard. And he'll get the penalty yardage back, and more than that. He's a couple of yards short of the 1st down, a gain of 13. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll run McKinnon, and he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards. So a pair of 1st downs moves him out to the 47-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. They run it straight ahead with Pollard. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. They'll run the toss. Here's Pollard. He was looking for that cutback lane, but it never developed. Tracked down behind the line. 3rd and long. Throwing now is Rattler. He'll look for Pollard out of the backfield. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up. The Giants sending out their punter as they are forced to kick for the 6th time today. Here's the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over once more. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. A carry now for Gibson. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Here's Minshew. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far. That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Giants offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Up the middle, here comes Pollard. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Off play action, he'll set up to throw. Over the middle, it's taken in by Waddle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
1st and 10, and they give it to Pollard. And he'll manage to bring this down to about the 37. He's brought down by Kobe Turner. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll run once more, and it's Pollard again. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Here comes 3rd and 6. Now they'll set up to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Matt Gay coming on for this field goal try. This is going to be from 53 yards out. And he missed it. It's no good. And this is going to remain a 3-point game.
You know, the hardest part about these missed kicks, Mike, is for all the guys that work so hard to put the ball in position to come away with points. You kind of trot off the field. You're hoping that next possession has a different result.
The visitors' offense ready to get back at it. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. And he'll be brought down at the 45. The rookie, Terrion Arnold, there on the stop. 2nd down and 8. Minshew. Now they'll set up the screen for Hunt. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. They'll try and throw with Minshew. They'll try to set up the screen here. Give him 13 on that screen play. And a 1st down.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
2nd and 11. Back is Minshew. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. From the gun, here's Minshew. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. son, a big one coming here for the kicker, John Parker Romo. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. It's Xavier Worthy on the return. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Giants offense ready to take over as we check out the playoff race in the NFC. And things are getting a little tight with 2 weeks left in the regular season. Already, we can look ahead in both conferences to some critical divisional matchups ahead in Week 18. They'll run here. And he'll get this close to the first down. It's a pickup of 4, but it still leaves 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line with the official signal. He's got enough for the first down.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now here's a keeper on the zone read.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short gain.
He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
They had a shot there to take the lead with that big play. He's got an open receiver. He just needs to put it on him. And here in the 4th quarter, those critical plays mean that much more. And you just can't afford to miss open targets, especially downfield like that.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Colts offense ready to take over possession of the football. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. The motion man is Boyd. Here's a run with Hunt. Now a flag comes in. It was thrown by the umpire. The pickup is 4, but usually that's a holding penalty. Working out of the gun, it's Minshew. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
We'll set up the screen for Gibson. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down. The Colts about to kick this one away. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Giants offense make their way out to take over once more. The deficit, 6 points. So a touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. Tony Pollard, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Looking to throw, Rattler. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here's Rattler. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he'll take it on in. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, New York. The game-tying touchdown here in the 4th quarter, and a chance to take the lead with the point after.
Mike, the sideline's going crazy with that late score, but they still need this extra point to take the lead here and see if they can hang on to this 4th quarter lead.
Now Gay for the extra point. The kick is good. Important one as they take the lead here in the 4th quarter. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. On the return, here comes Gibson. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Colts offense ready to take over once again. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll keep it on the ground. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. And before the snap, we have a whistle. And this could very well be a false start. They'll run. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. To throw, Minshew. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of him.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Giants offense and Spencer Rattler set to take over once more. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. Trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down.
45-yard line. A gain of 2 makes it 3rd and 11.
Throwing is Rattler. He's going to let this one go for Worthy.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The Colts offense ready to see what they can do. They'll begin with first down from their own 11. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
15-yard pickup there. That's good for a Colts first down.
This guy's really starting to roll now. I mean, his involvement in the passing game just continues to pick up, and until the defense identifies him as a pass threat, I expect this quarterback to keep looking his way.
Here's Minshew now on 1st and 10. That's caught by Hunt. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Throwing again is Minshew. Along the sideline, a nice catch. The feet in. It's a short gain, but it'll move the chains. A first down. To the air once more is Minshew. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
The shotgun, a throw for Minshew. He keeps it himself. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. The crowd at MetLife on their feet for third down. They'll drop to throw. This one complete to Bateman. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game...
Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway. And he's taken down. On 3rd and long, it's Minshew. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their second, as they'll discuss what's to come. This fourth down is looming. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. The home team's offense ready for this next possession. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. They're going to do that with excellent field position. They'll come up here 1st and 10. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to a knee. So it's a win for the Madden Blues. The Giants get it done. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago, respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Giants are winners as we say so long from MetLife Stadium.